All right, so I've arrived back at the place I came to recently when I was talking about basic wide-angle lenses for landscape photography. It started off a very clear morning, but now, as you can see, it is anything but a clear morning. So I do have some light rays coming through over there in the distance, so no time to muck around. Got to see what I can get. It's just beautiful here, but not even sure where the sun is. You can see how much homework I've done. This incredible valley here, he's just begging to be photographed 6 ways to Sunday. I raced up here as fast as I can with nothing on the horizon. It was beautiful and clear, and then I could see a row of clouds on the horizon, and then the clouds came over, but we're getting some light rays, so I'm going to see what I can get. I just can't decide whether I should be using my 100 to 400 or 70 to 210. I think we'll stick with 100 to 400, more range. Ooh, yes, yes, yes. What do I see over here? I have no idea if my horizon is level. Oh, it's level. How amazing. Oh, the light's going again. Oh, the light goes so fast. You've got to be so quick. The light just... And then over through there, there's light kissing those hills. God, the light is so fleeting. Oh, but I got it. That's so good. Oh, that's so good. But boy, was that fleeting. I find a good practice in these kinds of situations is if you're running a zoom lens with a bit of range on it, is keep it at its shortest focal length. Like right now, I'm keeping this at 100, so I can quickly see what's in my field of view, and then I can quickly zoom in onto whatever aspect of it that I like, or whichever part of it the light's hitting. So it's just a matter of just being vigilant, because it's windy, there are breaks in the clouds, and the light just is moving so fast and changing so fast, and the sun is coming up as well. So it's all changing very, very quickly. There's a... Stop talking, Fritz, stop talking. There are photos to be had. Just shut up. Man, this kind of photography is the hardest for me, because it all just happens so fast, and I'm not very fast. All right. That light is beautiful. That light is gorgeous. But it's not really a very good composition. What can I do with that? I need more of the scene in the photo. That's what I need. Oh yeah, that's lovely. Beautiful. But boy, does it change fast. So fast. Oh, shaft of light coming through. Beautiful. I don't know whether to move my bloody ball head or the center adjustment here. Wow, look at that light coming through. Just patches of it. I can just get it with the 100mm. I'm just firing off like a maniac, hoping to get something here. I really am not thinking compositions now. I'm just thinking, get the shot, and then you can worry about composition later with post-processing, cropping, and all that sort of stuff. Oh wow, that's so beautiful. Now I wish I had the 70-200 on. Le. Just take lots of photos. That's all I can say, is take lots of photos. It's like when you're shooting motorsport, you don't know when that critical moment's going to be, so you just keep firing. And when the light's moving like this, same deal, just keep firing. You don't know when that perfect moment's going to be. Oh man, I really need the 70-200 on this now. I can't get out quite far enough. Oh, look at that light, look at that light. Well, you can't see it, but I will show you later in the photos. Sorry, I'm getting a bit excited here. Yeah, look at this. Isn't this gorgeous? Look at it. These streams of light coming through. How beautiful is that? Oh, I have to photograph it. Oh, there's just light going off everywhere. I don't know where to point my camera. It's just gorgeous. I'm just going to shoot everything and hope I can deal with it in post. Oh, so gorgeous. So gorgeous. I just hope I got some of my settings right here because I'm just shooting like a maniac. 125th f800 ISO. I should be all right. Zoom out a bit. And look, if in doubt, go wider. You can always crop in post. And don't worry about grain or noise or any of that sort of stuff, because some of the best photos ever taken in history were shot on grainy film with crappy cameras and terrible lenses. But it was the subject, it was the composition that made them brilliant. Oh, yes. Oh man, I've got to have a million shots to go through after this. Oh wow, that sky is so cool. I did not think I was going to get anything, I really didn't. I thought, nah, this is going to be crap. But it turns out it is anything but crap. It's bloody awesome. Not so sure about my foreground. In fact, I don't really have a foreground. I'm going to bracket a bit here and see if I can make a foreground out of this. But at this stage, it's all about that crazy, beautiful sky. Wow. Okay, look at this. How incredible, how beautiful is this? Man, I've got to stick on a wider lens, can you believe it? I'm actually going to break out the 14-35, which I hardly ever use, but I think this calls for it. Focus, you bastard. All right, 35mm, is that too wide? I think it is, but I've got to take a shot anyway since it's on. 125th f800 ISO. Yeah, I think the 14-35, and I'm shooting at 35, I think it's too wide. It is too wide. It is an epic scene, but that's just too wide. All right, I'm gonna go back to 70-200. No point putting the 50 on because we're talking a difference of 20mm. Even though you do see it, I'm prepared to go in a little bit tighter than that and miss a little bit of the scene because I need that flexibility to be able to zoom in quickly if I see something awesome. Mate, this style of panic photography is exciting but stressful. I completely misread where the sun is going to be this morning. I thought it was going to be more over this way, but it's straight in front of me. So I thought it was going to hit the sides of some hills over here, but it's not. It's going to go behind those hills. But still, this is so beautiful. I don't give a crap. This is just delightful. If I get one good shot out of this, I will be a happy camper. It just looks so angry and gorgeous, that sky. I'm glad now it wasn't clear skies. It is just so beautiful. I was actually hoping to get the light hitting the side of this range here, but the light's nowhere near there. I thought the light was going to be to the left of this hill, but the light is to the right of this hill, over here. I'm just waiting to see what happens over here when the light starts hitting the side of these hills. I've got to take more photos. Sorry to keep stuffing you around. It's just too exciting, too exciting. So glad I came here. So glad I got a face like a busted arsehole and very little sleep. It's so worth it. All right, what's the light going to do next? Starting to come over here now. All right, so after this morning's mad rush of photography, I'm now enjoying the calmer part of the morning, where I can just start to, when you know you've got a few shots in the bag, then you can just start to scan around and look for additional opportunities. Because look, if you're in a mad panic all the time, well, then you've got to ask, why are you doing this? Because you're not on assignment. You're not here to shoot a once-in-a-lifetime event for National Geographic. Well, you might be, I'm not. And so, relax, enjoy it. I don't think it's going to get any better. I think we've seen the best of it. I mean, some light is going to hit different parts of this scene, but I don't think I'm going to be in a position to get them, and it's going to be very fleeting at best. I really was hoping that the light was going to hit those mountains or those hills further off, but no. But I'm still pretty happy. I still got something. And look, this is just such an awesome place anyway. I think I need to just stop filming and just enjoy it. Yep. Broken out the 100 to 400 now, just plucking out a couple of micro scenes here. Trees that are silhouetted against the lit hills behind them. I love that kind of look. Here, I'll show you. Yeah, so that's what I'm looking at, that tree there. Got a little bit of nice light sidelighting these green hills now, and I like the way they're separated from the hills in the foreground that are in shadow. So I think a few more shots are called for before I call it quits. I always like to expose, underexpose if I have a choice. If I have a choice between under and overexposing, and I don't want to exposure bracket or exposure blend, I hope I haven't got tissue on my face, then I always err to the side of underexposing, because once your highlights are blown out, you can't recover them, they're gone. But shadows, you can pull a lot of detail out of shadows. Even if you get noise in the shadows, doesn't matter, so long as you can pull some detail out. 200th F8, 100 ISO, looks nice. Get a little bit more of the background. This is where a large tripod really helps, is when you're on a slope like this, at least you can extend, you know, two of the legs right out and drop one of them in the back, and you've still got a bit of height, even though you've got to, you know, drop the rear one right down. You've still got a bit of height, which is good. Oh, this is actually starting to get better again. Damn you. I really like to make it clear what my subject is, but sometimes there isn't an obvious subject. It's just it's an arrangement of lines or shapes or light and shade or something like that. Sometimes an image can be pleasing to look at without a clear subject, although I do try to avoid it. Well, thanks for watching on this rather frantic morning. As always, I'm going to just stop now and just enjoy this environment. It's just beautiful. So, thanks for hanging out with me again, and hopefully I'll see you again next week. Bye for now.